Good morning. This is Nick Mosley, UTC ID KHY111. This is going to be final problem number 4, the US resident problem. In this problem, we're implementing a class according to the specifications in the template file usresident.py. That's going to be this right here. The file contains a person class similar to what we've seen before. And we've got a US resident subclass of person here. Person was already implemented, and I'm going to have to implement two methods of US resident, which, you know, these are the parameters for that here. So for this, we want to initialize a person object. So we're going to inherit from person with the US resident class. And we're also going to toss in an additional attribute. So it's going to be a string letting us know whether this person is a citizen, a legal resident, or a legal resident. Um, excuse me. If that status is not one of these three things, we're going to throw up a value error. And so what we'll really need to do here is, well, one, we'll have to get under that definition here. So we'll have to call from the previously defined person class here. We'll go ahead and with that initialization here, so defining initialization and then self name. So we'll throw those in there here. And then so from there, we're going to check and see that status. So if their status equals citizen, make sure this is spelled correctly. So that's what it's going to check for. So, or that status equals the legal underscore resident, or status equals a legal underscore resident. We want that self dot status to equal that status. And then if it doesn't, we will else raise a value error. And then for that should cover these parameters here on the US resident to check and see if they're a legal resident. Like we received this as our tester, so we'll run that. But the other thing we need to do the second one. So we need to return the status. So fairly straightforward. So self dot status equals status. So to return that, with that new defined one here. So return self dot. Then we've got US resident. It'll be printing out citizen, which matches up with citizen. And then US resident Tim Horton is a non-resident. So should print out citizen and then throw out a value error and prompt us to input this or something else here. Oh, perfect. And so instead, all right, spell that correctly. Click off here, and citizen, and then value error. All right, wonderful. So yeah, raise the value error for not having that input correctly here. So yeah, that is problem 4. Thank you so much.